Six coaches you can bank on during March Madness. There is no such thing as a sure thing in March Madness. If you ever thought there, but some coaches seem to have a knack for coming up big at the right time of year. Here are six of the best. John Vaillant, Michigan. After another appearance in the national championship game in 2018, Vaillant is finally getting his due as one of the country's best college basketball coaches. He's gotten the Wolf. Vaillant's tournament success goes all the way back to his tenure at West Virginia, where he led a then unheralded program to the Elite Eight and Sweet 16 in back-to-back seasons. He's an outstanding. Jim Boeheim, Syracuse. Boeheim hasn't been ousted in the first round of the NCAA tournament in 13 years, and always seems good for an unlikely Final Four run. Perhaps that one, while they'll be deservedly favored, Gonzaga probably didn't love seeing a coach as experienced as Boeheim landing in the 8-9 game that they'll likely have to cope with in the second round. John Calipari, Kentucky. Calipari is another master at avoiding the early exit. In 8 previous, Tom Izzo, Michigan State. Believe it or not, Izzo hasn't coached in the second weekend of the tournament since 2015, which also happens to be his most recent Final Four run. 2 of the last 3. Izzo's team has struggled with injuries this season and there's no top NBA prospect on the roster. If anything, Mike Krzyzewski, Duke. The most accomplished March coach ever, Coach K has corrected course after a few surprising first-round exits earlier this decade. He's a fixture in Roy Williams, North Carolina. Roy Williams has never lost his first game of the NCAA tournament. It's that simple. Related slideshow 2018-19 college basketball season provided by Iman.